are you worried that part of the demand or part of the agitations of the NSAS protesters is that lawmakers' salaries should be cut?
Well, you are mixing things. Let me just talk to you straight on this. It is not the issue of the salaries of the lawmakers that matters. I feel pain about that because the budget of the National Assembly out of the 13 trillion that every year they pay is 128 for this year, for example. That includes salary, everything. If you remove, let's say, that if Nigerians want, because democracy cannot go without the legislature. For me, and I'm speaking for majority of us, call out the National Assembly, cancel it. That
Cancel
means,
what?
wait, cancel the National Assembly. In that means you have 128 billion naira reduction. Does that make any difference no. Wait, now, let me land, please. Because this thing is getting too much for people like me that I come out to serve. I come out to serve, not because I want to come here and be rich. No legislator, go and check the record, has come out and gone and become a rich man because he was one time a legislator. Go and check. But wait now, let's listen out, because you brought it.
No, you have ignored my question.
No.
My question is this.
I have been crying out, government, what is there in our time now is that the cost of government is too much, too high.
Are you saying that your salary has no effect on the economy?
It has no effect on the economy. Go and check it.
Honorable, do you agree with that?
Okay, let me
in 128 billion, in a budget of 13 trillion, sir, and you are talking about senator's salary every time.
Let me explain something, sir. I was a spokesperson of the 8th Assembly. The problem we are faced with Nigerian public, because if you look at the media, even social media, 128 billion versus 469 legislators. This is absolutely untrue, and we require the likes of credible media like channels to educate people. And let me explain why. In the National Assembly, you have 469 true as legislators, senators, and House of Reps. But that's not alone. We have over 2,500 civil servants. We have NILS, Nigerian Institute of Legislative Studies, as an agency under the control of the National Assembly. We have Public Complaints Commission under the National Assembly. We have Sergeant at Arms under the National Assembly. We have 558 that consume 12 billion as annual salary. So it is wrong for people to assume that 469 people take home 128 billion. How much do you
take home every month?
How much do I
take home every month?
It depends.
Let me put it out.
My salary,
to you this
yes,
week. I just want
my salary about 600 something thousand.
How much do you take home?
It's 600,000 naira.
With all the allowances put together.
No, allowances is subject to
this.
access.
I mean,
you cannot sit here and say this is your allowance. Let me give you an example.
You know why
if you go to the ministry,
Terry,
can you tell the ministry that this is how much you, if you are traveling, this is how much you are supposed to get?
Let me hear from the Senator Ndum.
Terry, please, you people should help this country in terms of all this, because you know,
if you put out information to
wait now, let me, okay, Terry, we are not arguing.
No, I'm trying to clear something. You're trying to put it to us as media or to help the people.
Because for you now, you come to discuss about NSAS, and because you people are carrying this thing too much in your head, you will say, oh, salaries, your salary. Let me tell you, for me, I joined this politics in 2003. Go and ask people. My lifestyle or what I have has not really actually changed. Wait now, let me tell you. The cost of governance is the problem. The cost of governance at all level. The cost
including the National Assembly.
Including the National Assembly. But you cannot be talking about expensiveness of cost of governance isolating only the National Assembly. Go and see what the ministers or the ministry is spending in terms of their overhead. My salary is determined by this thing. What do they call it? Revenue and mobilization is 1.something million per day. But that office of the Senate, as a senator, senatorial district is run by, with money. And whatever you spend. So now if I travel, if I buy stationery, if we have committee meetings, you take responsibility for that. The staff of the National Assembly, all put together, is 128 to take care of an arm of government.
I wish we had time to break down some of your
allowances. Make it a topic one day so that we can come and discuss the matter. I will avail you my opportunity.
The cost of governance is the problem. I disagree, because right now, Nigerians are spending 13 trillion on less than 5% of the people, including the National Assembly.
Now.
You understand?
I
but
understand.
please, Terry, don't be setting us against the public every time on this salary issue.
Nobody sets you against the public.
For me, I have been advocating
severally
that we should. What has our salary got to do with the discussion of
I want us to clarify something.
I mean, you people are not helping matters.
That the public asked. The public is questioning if you take home 30 million naira a month.
The public called for this democracy and elected us in there.
I'd like to first of all say thank you. Thank you for coming to speak.
Please, this thing is getting too much.
Thank you to Senator Ali Ndum, the chairman, Senate Committee on Army, and Honorable Abdurazak Namdaz, Chairman, House of Representatives Committee on Army. I thank you both for finding time to come speak with me today.
Thank you, sir.
On Hard Copy. Well, that's Hard Copy. And let me seize the moment to say that every Nigerian life matters, whether civilian, police, or military. And we're doing ourselves a great disservice by destroying the very infrastructure that is supposed to make our lives easier, or destroying and looting businesses of anyone, especially Nigerians that have supported even the N13 movement. We should all be open to peace and a way forward. I'd like to say thank you so much for watching, and remember to send feedback to the email address and Twitter handle on your screen. I'm Terry Ikumi. Goodbye.